Hello guys, I hope you are doing well. In the previous video, we started discussing and explaining the meaning of can and can't, the modal verbs. We said that can means that you have the ability to do something, or you have the permission to do something, or it's okay to do something. Yani something is not against the law. If you did it, it's okay. If you didn't do it, it's okay. And we talked about can't. Can't means that you are not able to do something, or it's necessary not to do something. Yani this thing means that you are not, you don't have the ability to do something, or this thing is against the law. You can't do it. Starting now in this video, we are going to start with have to and don't have to. What is the meaning of each and what is the difference between each of them? Starting with have to. Have to means necessity. Yani it's necessary to do something, or obligation. Yani you have to do this thing. You don't have the option. You don't have a choice to change your mind. You have to do this thing. This is the form of have, the function, sorry. So it's necessity or obligation. And usually we use have to with laws or rules. The form of the sentence using have to, it's with subject plus have to or has to. Have to for the plural subject and has to for the singular subject, plus infinitive verb plus complement. Example, I have to be there at 7 a.m. It means that it's necessary to be there at 7 a.m. If I'm not there, there will be a problem. You have to bring your book to the class. Yani, it is necessary to bring your book to the class. If you didn't bring your book to the class, you will be punished, or it's gonna be a problem. You have to study for the exams. If you didn't study, you will fail. So it's necessary to study. He has to wear formal suits in meetings. He doesn't have a choice. It's an obligation. He has to. And see here, he is a singular, so we put has. We didn't use have. Sally has to get a high mark in the exam. It's necessary for Sally to get a high mark in the exam. She doesn't have a choice. And Sally is a singular, so we use has. We have, we have to clean the room now. We don't have a choice. It's something we are necessary, we have to do at this moment. We don't have a choice to not do this thing. So have to for obligations or necessity. Don't have to. Don't have to, usually it means that there's no obligation, lack of necessity. Yani this is not important to do, and it's not against the rules or not against the laws. Yani if you didn't do this thing, it's totally okay. The function for don't have to, as I said, lack of necessity or no obligation. يعني ما في obligation in the sentence. The function or the form of the sentence using don't have to, subject plus don't or doesn't have to, depending on the subject. If the subject is a plural, we use don't. If the subject is singular, we use doesn't. So don't or doesn't have to plus infinitive verb plus complement. Check the examples here. They don't have to know the details. It means that it's not necessary for them to know the details. It's okay for not knowing the details. We don't have to stay at home in the weekends. It means that we have the option to go outside. It's not necessary to stay inside our homes in the weekends. She doesn't have to bring her parents. it's not necessary for her to bring her parents. يعني if she didn't bring her parents, nothing will go wrong. It's okay. I don't have to be tall if I want to play football. It's not a condition for me to be tall if I want to play football. It's okay. It's not necessary for you to be tall if you want to be a football player. He doesn't have to do the homework today. It means that I have more than one day, or it's not necessary to do the homework today. So don't have to or doesn't have to means that there's no obligation and it's not necessary to do this thing. Check the examples here, guys. You can't smoke in the college. Please use the smoking shelter outside. Here it means that this is not your choice. Okay, you are not able to smoke in the college. It's necessary not to smoke in the college. You have to be on time for your lessons. If you are late for class, you need to explain to your teacher why you are late. So here you have to, it's an obligation. You don't have a choice to be late. You don't have to stay in college after class, but you can study in the library in the evenings if you want. And here it's your choice if you want to stay in the college afternoon or after class or not. And you can study, yani it means that it's okay to study, and if you want, yani it's up to you. If you want to study, it's okay. You have to wear an ID badge in the college. If you forget your ID, go to the reception and ask for a temporary badge. It means that you have to. It's an obligation. It's a rule. Yani you can't not wear your badge. You have to. You don't have a choice. You can't use your mobile phone in the class. Turn it off or put it on silent before your lesson. Here, it's not an option. It's something you have to do. Yani, it's not your choice not to use your phone. No, it's not able. You are not allowed. You are not able to use your mobile phone in the class. Here, guys, it's going to be your homework for this class. I hope you understand the modal verbs well.